All right, let's do some guys on chicks. And we'll send everyone on their way. Reminder, Friday, we got a Life episode 2, Titus and Rosillo. And then on Monday, no show because it's President's Day, back on Wednesday. Bubba.
Sup, PMT boys. I've been coerced into running a half marathon in less than 2 weeks. By far the dumbest thing I've ever done for a boy. And he happens to be a fellow AWL, so I really need to impress him. Shout out Brian.
He doesn't sound much like an AWL. If his Valentine's Day request was, hey, I'd really like to see you run far.
Yeah, and that says, seeing how Big Cat pulled out the 5K so athletically, do you guys have any tips for me? Billy, any supplements I should be taking? Thanks.
Oh, man, this is I think you got to end this relationship right now.
Unless this could be a situation where she's like a distance runner and she has done distance running before. And so he's seeing this as like a date. If you don't have any experience running long distances and your boyfriend is asking you to run a half marathon for him, break up.
He sounds like the long distance runner. It sounds like runners date runners. That is. Like everyone, like they have to date each other because they go and run together and they do that shit. Like I can't think of many relationships where I've seen someone who's like, there's a runner and then there's someone who doesn't do anything. That doesn't exist.
No, and why would you ever go on a date with somebody to a track or to a gym? You're just going to be around people who are in much better shape than you all the time. Relationship built off fitness, I don't think are built to last.
And this
because
one,
at some point, you're going to be out of shape.
Well,
and then what?
You both have to be fitness freaks and then make TikToks together about like meal prep and shit.
That's true. RG3 and Greta's TikToks have been pretty lit recently.
I think you just got to fake an injury, by the way. Like, this is pretty easy.
Training injury.
It's winter. Maybe you slip on some ice coming out of a bar. Like, just do it. Do it without any, like, do it in front of him. But it doesn't have to be, some big show. It just has to be, oh, whoops, I fell down the stairs. Oh, whoops, I fell outside of a bar.
Or you can just get registered for a different half mile than he's doing. Go out, buy the bumper sticker that says 13.1. Put it on the back of your car. Be like, yeah, I totally did it.
Yeah.
You could hypothetically get hit by a car. Hypothetically.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I was crossing the street with Bubba on Friday in L.A.
He started screaming.
Well, because I'm not trying to brag or anything, but I'm kind of a ballsy guy when I cross the street. And I sometimes forget I have other people with me. Sometimes I forget I have people who have been hit by cars with me. So we were like halfway through the street and there was like 3 cars coming. And I was like, Bubba, come on, hurry up. And he didn't get hit again, but I could see in his eyes he was scared.
Bubba was complaining for most of the week about how long the crosswalk signals are there. Like, you have to wait forever to cross.
I wouldn't want to move there just because of that.
Yeah,
I'm like so impatient.
Well, Bubba,
it takes like 5 minutes to cross each street.
Yeah.
Bubba likes to really get going.
Right.
Cross that street sooner rather than later.
Yeah. Right. What? So once every few years you get fucking mangled by a car? It's worth it.
Only in New York.
Yeah.
Hey, Dad Cat, PFD, commenter, and Fu Manchu Billy. My boyfriend and I have been dating for 4 years, and lately he has been growing out his facial hair. However, I don't really love his mustache or beard, as they can get quite patchy and itchy. I asked him to shave his face for Valentine's Day, and this led to a conversation about if a girlfriend should be able to ask when their boyfriend can shave.
Got it?
Yeah, dude. Memes pick ones that are way too long. I usually pick the short one. There's like 3 more paragraphs about like nothing.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know. Apparently the girl wants him to shave.
By the way, that's the easiest Valentine's Day gift ever. If this guy fucked that up, he's a moron.
Just shave.
Shave and it grows back.
Just be like, every time you get waxed, I'll shave.
Right.
Boom, problem solved.
All right, next one. Been hanging out with this guy for over a month and really like him. Only problem is he started using heart emojis over text in like 1 week. Is this a red flag?
Ooh.
The heart emoji. Now, does that mean I love you, or does that just mean like...
Wait, is it... It's a big question of, is it heart emoji, or is he like pressing the thing and hearting it? Because I become a big... Yep. I think at first I thought that was annoying, but then I realized that it's the greatest way to end a conversation, to not reply with words and just heart something or exclamation point something or thumbs up.
Yep.
So if it's that, I'm down with it. But if it's actual heart emoji, that seems weird.
Do you ever fuck with the auto replies that Google suggests too?
No.
I do that sometimes. I'll start typing something that are my own thoughts. I'll be like, wait, Google suggests that I just say this instead.
Yeah.
And I do the same thing on text message now with like half my vocabulary is now whatever Steve Jobs or Dan Google wrote up in the code and wants me to like reply with.
Yes. So to this question, I actually think it's very important, like who drops the first emoji, because everyone knows, like a relationship, whether it be a sexual relationship or a friendship, whatever it may be, the first emoji is important because like either you're an emoji texter or you're not, and you have to figure out like that line of like, am I texting with an emoji person or am I not? I don't know. That's a tough. Heart emoji a weekend feels weird.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with it. I think as long as it's reciprocated, it's not weird. But if only one person in the text thread is using emojis, that's strange.
I do the laughing cry face thing just so I don't type.
So that's tricky though, because the laughing cry face, there are like 3 different options of the laughing cry face. And I never know which one is appropriate. I don't want to do one that's too much laughing at not that funny of a joke.
Oh, I like to make people feel good.
Just cry.
Hardcore laughing cry guy.
Yeah, that's like always the top of mine.
Yeah.
Because I just reply with this.
Right.
So much.
That and the skull.
Oh, you're dead, bro.
Yeah, I just text
Who
people,
did this, fam?
I'm going to kill you.
Hi, Big Cat, PFD, Billy, and Hank. My guy friend says it's weird that I brought 7 pairs of underwear on a 3-day trip and that anything more than 4 pairs is excessive. Most of my girlfriends do the same as me and subscribe to the what if I shit myself every day rule of packing. Do guys not follow this rule? And if not, is overpacking like this excessive or no?
Do you think girls shit themselves way more than guys do? It's just that we talk about it more?
Yeah.
That's a possibility because like every time we do it,
we announce
openly
we
announce on
right.
this podcast.
I as someone who on this recent Super Bowl trip that was like 10 days long, I ran out of clothes like 4 days in. So I'm a terrible, terrible packer. I either pack way too much or way too little. I never nail it. Ever.
I find myself always leaving out one item of clothing.
Yep.
So sometimes it'll be sock. I'll pack everything else and I'll be like, oh shit, I forgot about sock. Forgot socks existed for a week. I like to roll up a bunch of underwear and just toss it in. I rarely count the amount of underwear that I bring, but I can confidently say that I've never in my life packed double the amount of anything for any road trip before.
You eyeball it. We eyeball it.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, I'm gone for 5 days. I don't know, 6, 7, 8, whatever. Sounds good.
I close my eyes. I visualize my ass 7 days from now. And then I imagine, do I have anything to put on my ass that day?
Yes.
And if I don't, then I throw another pair of underwear in there.
I also sometimes will I'll convince myself like, oh, halfway through I'll just go to like a laundromat. Never do.
No.
But like if you go on a long trip and you convince yourself like, oh, I'll be fine. I'll just figure out a way to wash the clothes. No, you don't. You'll just wear dirty clothes.
I'm sure the hotel will have laundry.
Yeah.
That never works.
That's what I did for this last trip. I was like, I'm gone for 10 days. I'll do some laundry at some point. Didn't do that. Just wore dirty clothes for half the time.
Yeah, we actually.
Yeah, MB did our laundry.
MB,
which was very
MB
close.
hooked it up with a laundry service after we got done with the drive out there because I don't think any of us packed. I barely packed enough clothes to get through the driving part of the trip.
I wore a Bass Pro Shop shirt every day.
Yeah.
I just bought them all there.
That's true. You look good though.
Real good.
Shout out. Sup, Thick Cat, PFD, Hank, and Wild Bill. My boyfriend and I have been dating for 4 years, and we always do something special on Valentine's Day. Nothing fancy, usually a nice dinner and a movie or something. This year, he said he had a big surprise for me. He made me put on a blindfold as we drove to the restaurant, and when I took it off, we were at McDonald's. He had 2 land, air, and sea burgers in front of us. I started laughing uncontrollably, but then realized he was being dead serious. He loves McDonald's. Am I an asshole for thinking this was a joke, and what should I do to make it up to him?
Do they have the ball pit and the play place there? Because if that was part of it, then I think he's cool.
Ball pit is sick. No, I don't think you should be mad at him. Actually, he's done a great job of somehow convincing you that you're in the wrong for thinking it was a joke.
Right.
Like this guy has you mentally twisted right now.
I'm down with this. It was very nice. Thought just is it not the thought that counts anymore?
I think it's like limited edition too.
Right.
It might be.
Right.
That's true.
So,
The land, air, and sea burger is only gonna be there for like another week.
I can't stand this when people say that it's the thought that counts. Well, then count the thought. Doesn't matter what the end product is. He set something up.
He did something. You know what actually is a really good Valentine's Day gift? And it might sound a little bit weird, but if you just go to the store, like a convenience store, and you get the person all their favorite snacks in the world,
Mm-hmm.
and you spend maybe like $20 on it, but you get like every single chip that they like, every single piece of gum,
Yeah.
every single candy bar and soda that they like, or Gatorade, and you put in a bag for them. That's maybe the best gift ever.
That's true.
Like doing small things like taking them to fast food. You got to keep the small things spicy sometimes.
Yeah. I like this move. Shout out this guy.
But it is very funny that she's like, should I feel bad about thinking it was a joke?
Yeah.
No, I think it sounds like you guys had a great time.
Yeah.
All right, last one. Hey, fellas, my boyfriend and I's love life is great, but lately he has become addicted to bonking me, that it started to ruin my mood.
Yeah.
Anytime I try to say something sexy or try something new in bed, he immediately says bonk and starts laughing. Yesterday, I sent him an unsolicited nude, and he just replied with bonk. How can I get him to stop?
See, this is what we've done as a society with the bonk. We've ruined everything. Not only have we ruined the times when people are actually horny in acceptable places to be horny, but also when people aren't horny at all, now they're getting bonked left and right. It's a bad problem that we have as a nation.
I think it's funny. I don't bonk you anymore.
I know.
Yeah, also, it seems like you can't really get bonked when you're having sex.
Well, yeah,
Like,
that's
horny.
actually when
yeah,
you
that's
can.
horny.
Yeah.
No, that's the most bonk-worthy play. Like, oh, your dick is hard? You're going to put this in my vagina? Bonk.
That's what
That is bonk.
That's what he's doing to her.
Yeah.
He's sending her to horny jail
Yeah.
for sending a nude
But that would be the
to her boyfriend.
that would be
Yeah.
the definition
Yeah.
of bonk.
Yeah, I guess.
like
She's like
It
oh,
seems like that's the appropriate place, though, is
she's
what
like, I want to
PFD
sit
is
on your
saying.
face. And he's like, bonk.
during sex.
That's-
She's like bonk.
Yeah.
You know what? They should make a vibrator that looks like the horny stick
Yeah.
for chicks to use on
Like,
themselves.
you're fucking
You're-
me too hard,
You're,
bonk.
you're bonking yourself
Yeah.
with a dildo.
Yeah, no, I think the bonk plays here.
I just don't like the bonk at all. I think it's unacceptable. I think it's sex shaming.
Yeah. We don't sex
And sometimes it's not even sex shaming.
It's
whatever.
just thought shaming.
It's thought shaming. You're
Yeah.
thought policing me.
Yeah, thought.